How we going, people? Back on the free-to-play account. Now, I did record a video the other day because I have finished Donatello and we've got Mikey, obviously. And I did a bit of a go-over of how I've built them, which I'll do again here. But then we also went in and gave Clan Boss a try with a new team. And I just wanted to try it out to see how it was going to go. And then, obviously, knowing that in the future we will have Mikey's soul and Donatello's soul. When I recorded it, we didn't know as of yet how that was going to happen, but about an hour after I recorded it and I had started editing the video, they then announced the Titan event, which has now begun today, which is the one which is for Donatello's soul. Now, it's the same as usual, where there'll be all the different events. It's basically like another fusion. I'm only going to go for the 3-star soul. It's generally easy-ish to get to the point where you can get the 3-star soul. It's not too intensive. But getting the 5-star soul, we did that on Tholan, and it was very, you needed the resources to do it. But like I say, we are going for the 3-star soul, but not the others, because we still do want to keep ourselves for trying to get the other 2 turtles. Which, at the same time as currently, there is a summon pool active, which has Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello as well. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining about this. But I think they've put Donatello in this because some people might not be doing the fusion. So they still wanted to give people a way to get him outside of that fusion if he didn't do it. And then April's in here. Obviously Mikey is free, so there's no point having him in here. And you can see we have the 40 prism shard things. Now, I've done this on both accounts. It was a... Is it still here? Oh yeah, this Gear Ascension tournament here. Now, I finished it on both accounts, and it was relatively straightforward on the way. It's easy on both, because it's just set the team away, like any other sort of dungeon tournament. But the points on this account, you can see, well, you can't see it now because I've already claimed it, but it was like 6,900, I think it was, points to get them. But then on the main account, with my main account being level 100, it was 12,000 points. It was ridiculous. So I must have used something like 2,500, 3,000, maybe even more energy. It was just ridiculous. It was just such a slog. But it was just having to constantly add more energy over and over again, thinking you're getting close, and you still weren't. But again, we did do it. Now, for most normal people, because with this Titan event, there is probably going to be either a Summon Rush or a Champion Chase this weekend. We don't know which one as of yet, but Summon Rush was the last of the summon things during the actual fusion itself, which was last weekend. So it looks more likely it will be Champion Chase this weekend. Now, this does slightly overlap with the Friday-Saturday morning, so if you're going to be smart about it and you want to still be prepared, if you have done this and you're going to summon these, just wait. Whether it's the Summon Rush event or the Champion Chase, it should show up here, like waiting to start the day before. So we will know tomorrow, I'd imagine. But for the memes, I'm just going to pull them now, because let's be realistic, it's probably going to be an epic, so I'm not losing out on many points, but I am going to pull it on both accounts. And so we'll do that now on this account. We'll get it out the way, then we'll run through the builds of Donatello and Michelangelo, and then I'm going to put a bit of footage that I did the other day when we did test a clan boss. But we'll do this first now quickly here. So obviously, ideally, I would absolutely love Leonardo. Raphael is the second I would like, just so that I don't need to do either of their specific event things. Right, here we go. Let's hope for the best. Nah, there we go, there's the epic. Yeah, that's exactly what we thought. Deacon, not bad, not bad. He's a great epic. Change over to the main account and we'll pull that, and then we'll jump back here and we'll go over some stuff. Okay, on the main account now, so let's get in there and do this summon pool. Same again on this account. One of these two is what I want. So let's go. Yep, there we go, the epic again. Oh, Colin from accounts. Never mind, Well, that's unfortunate, but it was worth the potential, basically, because if we did get extremely lucky there and pull one of them, then that would have meant that we could just completely skip whichever of their specific event things that they do for them. We just completely missed that, but is what it is. Right, I'll switch back over to the free-to-play account, and then we'll get on with the clan boss stuff. Okay, we're back on this account. So let's check these builds quickly first. So when I did do this clan boss the other day, obviously we did not have Mikey's 2-star soul to start with then, so minus the stats of the stars to then know what when I do put the clips in of us doing the clan boss, then you know kind of what it was like. But this is the build I've got. I've gone for the stats as much as I can. I couldn't really get them as good as I wanted them to be, but with like a decent set. So we've just gone with what we could. But stats wise, so again, we're going to minus off the 7,500 HP and the 750 attack currently. So we're at about 31,500 HP, 4,500-ish attack, just shy under 2k defense, 197 speed, crit rate capped, 272 crit damage, which again, when we do get the higher blessing, that will go up again because of the crit damage stat on that. And then resistance, we weren't hugely bothered by that, but then accuracy, we're at 388 there, and again, we'll get another 75 resistance and accuracy when we do get his 5-star, so just bear that in mind. Masteries, we've just gone some pretty bog standard masteries for for clan boss type of content and just stuff like that. And then his relic, we've gone with Erethi Coronet, which increases his damage for every time he places a debuff and stacks up to 30%, which over a long fight like clan boss, like Hydra or something like that, it really does ramp up over time. And then this does wrap in perfectly with now having his soul into the Nature's Wrath Blessing, which does the same thing, just different percentages. So yeah, so that's that. Now moving on to Donatello. I am very happy with this guy's build. I was quite surprised because I haven't really built anybody to go hugely fast in quite a while. So I was quite surprised, but we did get some really good stats in him. So we've got him at 299 speed, as much HP as we could, 71k. Attack obviously we didn't care about. Defense just shy of 3.4k. And then again, crit rate and crit damage for Donatello we're not bothered about. Resistance, I was happy to get some resistance, but I wasn't going for it. And then accuracy we don't care about really at all because he's not placing any debuffs. So again, when we do get his 3-star soul, we'll be getting more HP, more attack, more defense, and then I think that's it. Yeah, because I think it's 4 and 5-star where you get the next load of stats there. But the defensive stats is what we want on him. I'm not sure as of yet what blessing I will put on him, but we will look into that. And then for his relic, I did just put this one on him for now. I don't know if there's going to be a better one, but because he heals and he does turn meter boost, I just put that in. And then his jewel is 5% less damage from bosses, so help him survive. And then again, pretty bog standard masteries for him. So yeah, I was very happy with that build. So that's really nice. Obviously with the area bonuses with clan boss. Where's he at? Demon Lord. So we do get a bit more speed there, and then some extra stats, so it's even nicer. But yeah, right, I'm going to quickly put in some clips of when we did clan boss, just so you can see how that went the other day. And then once I've shown you that, we will go in and do clan boss now that it's reset. So enjoy that. But we are getting quite close to the 1 key, which is really nice. I'm hoping it's going to keep going just a bit more, just so we can at least get it done once. That would be really nice.
Yeah, we're going nicely here. Oh, there you go, Mikey's down. So Udex will bring him back. We go again, and we are... Have we done it? There we go, we've done it. We've done a 1 key. So we are now fully unlocked 1 key on Ultra Nightmare. And again, this team will just improve even more so once we get their souls. So this could potentially be looking maybe on some affinities, like we might, with the souls, get to like 80, 90, maybe even 100 million. That would be outrageous. Here we go, we've just managed to get to the end. 97 million. This is just mental. Like I say, Tholan doing 41, Mikey hitting it just shy of 35. And again, once he gets that 5-star soul, he's probably going to quite easily overtake Tholan at this point. Because he'll have, you know, more survivability, more damage, more crit rate, more crit damage, more attack. But then having the blessing as well. So he's probably going to be at like 50 million. I just find it weird that like 5 minutes ago I was predicting that with the souls this team could be at a push hitting 100 million, and we just nearly did it there. That's just absolutely wild.
Right, yeah, so let us get in Clan Boss now. So as you saw, we have finally 1 keyed Ultra Nightmare, and I was extremely surprised just how well it did, considering, again, no souls on the 2 of them. So it is extremely RNG heavy though, so I'm hoping that with the souls coming in over the next couple of weeks that it will sort of stabilise, it'll become like more consistent. But even just by being able to now have the option to just quick battle Ultra Nightmare is just going to save me like, you know, 20 to 30 minutes a day. Just go in, even if I do still have to 2 key it because we just get bad RNG. It's only going to take me like 20 seconds to do that, so it's just such a huge time saver being able to finally do it. But yeah, so we're going to go in here now. It is on Spirit Affinity, so the different affinities is going to be what's interesting to see how they do. So we'll go in, and I love being able to see this quick battle, so let's give it a go. See what we come back with. But again, Mikey does obviously now have the 2-star soul, so it could be even better. Who knows? Right, so it's 56.4 million, so obviously that's not the 1 key, but again, that is still an easy 2 key. So we can just go in straight away, quick battle again. What do we get this time? 55.4, so that's sort of similar there, so I'm quite pleased with that. I would prefer it to be consistent than all over the place, because then at least you know what you're going to be doing. Say for example, if we know that if we catch Void Affinity like early on, if that is a 1 key consistently, then I know that I need to try and get on ASAP to at least just insta battle it and get Ultra Nightmare out of the way. With 1 key done, then we can go into Nightmare, instant battle that, get another 1 key, and then with our 3rd key of the day we can even then just start getting brutal. And then we're getting 2 chests on like 3 different difficulties every day, which will be brilliant, because I've been doing that on my main account for a long time, and it just helps stack the shards up so much quicker. So I am, again, really happy that we have managed to do that. So yeah, so happy days with that. I'm going to draw this one to a close. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Cheers.